In a move falling short of formal recognition, India on Friday upgraded its technical mission in Kabul to an embassy while highlighting potential areas of cooperation, including in the mining sector. The announcement came during a meeting between External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar and the acting Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Muttaqi, where India also proposed 6 new developmental projects. During the meeting, Jaishankar welcomed efforts by the Taliban to open its mining sector to Indian companies. Afghanistan is a resource rich country with some estimates saying that it has almost $3 trillion in mineral wealth, which has incentivized nations such as China to deepen their diplomatic engagement with the Taliban. A Chinese firm is reported to have signed a $450 million deal in 2023 to develop oil reserves in northern Afghanistan. Earlier this year, China pushed for Kabul to join its Belt and Road Initiative while promising more investments in the Central Asian nation. China was the first country to appoint an ambassador to Kabul after the Taliban takeover, and in January 2024 accepted the credentials of a diplomat appointed by the regime. However, Russia was the first country to formally recognize the Taliban as the legitimate government of Afghanistan earlier this year. China's outreach with Afghanistan saw Kabul indicate its interest to see the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, extended to the Central Asian nation. India has not formally recognized the Taliban regime and has maintained a technical mission, which it has now announced as a new embassy, since their return to power in August 2021. The meeting between Jaishankar and Muttaqi had no flags, which is normal given that India's lack of formal recognition to the Taliban regime. Upgrading its mission status in Kabul does not mean formal recognition of the Taliban regime. However, it signals India's willingness to deepen diplomatic engagement with the Taliban in Kabul. Muttaqi is the first leader from the Taliban to visit India since 2021. The Taliban official is in India from 9th to 15th October and is also likely to visit Deoband and Agra as well. The opening of ties between New Delhi and Kabul began earlier this year after Pakistan killed 46 Afghan civilians in airstrikes in December 2024. India sought and gained a waiver from the United Nations Security Council for Muttaqi's visit. The Taliban leader is internationally sanctioned under the UNSC Resolution 1988, passed in 2011, and therefore faces a global travel ban. An earlier attempt by India to secure a waiver for Muttaqi's travel last month was blocked in the United Nations Security Council. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri had met with Muttaqi in January, and this was followed by a call between Jaishankar and the Taliban foreign ministers days after Operation Sindoor in May. The Taliban had condemned the terrorist attack in Pahalgam that left 26 people dead. Before the Taliban's return to power, India had invested roughly $3 billion in development projects across Afghanistan. Jaishankar on Friday remarked that India is open to discuss the maintenance and repairs of finished projects, as well as to take steps to complete others to which we have already committed. India has maintained a strong humanitarian presence in the Central Asian nation, especially by providing food grains and other necessities such as medicines. In August, India was one of the first responders to an earthquake that struck Afghanistan. Jaishankar on Friday announced India's willingness to contribute towards the reconstruction of houses in earthquake areas. The External Affairs Minister also raised the plight of Afghans who have been forcibly repatriated to Afghanistan from Pakistan over the past year. While Jaishankar did not mention Islamabad by name in his remarks, the Pakistani government has been pushing back Afghan refugees back into Afghanistan. That is all for me today. For more such news and analysis, subscribe below.